Now that's how you celebrate Christmas. That is Nightly News for this Saturday. Hallie Jackson will be here tomorrow night. I'm Peter Alexander. For all of us at NBC News, we appreciate your watching. Have a great night.
Thank you so much.
Get the best of NBC News with fewer ads with an NBC News subscription, including ad-free articles, podcasts, and NBC News shows, plus deeper access and exclusive content. Download the app now and subscribe for more.
California's health care challenges Sunday morning at 8.
Californians pay for ambulance lawyer schemes. How? While innocent victims are defrauded of their settlements, communities lose hundreds of millions of dollars to frivolous lawsuits, and hardworking families face higher prices. Lawsuit abuse makes greedy ambulance lawyers rich. We need reforms that put an end to lawsuit abuse and lower costs for Californians. But these ambulance attorneys are blocking reforms to protect their profits. It's time to end lawsuit abuse and protect Californians from the consumer attorney con.
This is NBC4 News at 6.
Right now at 6, gridlock at LAX. Over the past 24 hours, we have seen holiday travel ramping up. Some people even ditching their rides to walk to the airport. We are live with the reaction from travelers. I'm Kathy Vara.
I'm Jonathan Gonzalez. AAA does expect record travel today through the new year. At LAX last night at 11, we did catch people jumping out of their cars, walking the rest of the way to their terminals because of the traffic leading up to the airport.
NBC4's Tracy Leong is at LAX right now tonight with how travel conditions are looking. Tracy.
Yeah, Jonathan and Kathy, I spoke to people who got here. They said travel didn't take as long as they expected. It only took us about 15 minutes to get around the Horseshoe, and that was a surprise for a lot of people who were driving in from Thousand Oaks and San Clemente. They said that once they got here, they expected to take at least an hour, but they were surprised when they were able to get right through. So far, at last check, there have been 409 delays and 20 cancellations. Jonathan and Kathy, we're here at Terminal 7, where you can see people are checking in for their flights, they're printing luggage tags, and dropping off their bags. Like you said, about 120 million Americans to travel this holiday season, a 2% last year and a record high. Most people will drive, about 109 million, and about 8 million people will fly.
I mean, we have a 3-year-old dog, and a lot of ski equipment, so we decided to get here about 2 hours early. My husband is giving me grief about it, but I like to be prepared. We go every year to Montana, see some snow, go skiing around the holidays, and just stay in a cabin.
AAA says the days leading up to Christmas and New Year's Day, those are the most expensive days to travel, but Christmas Day is the cheapest. And today, again, December 20th is expected to be the busiest day of the 2-week travel period, which will continue until January 1st. Reporting live from LAX, Tracy Leong, NBC4 News.
Tracy, thank you. And if you are thinking of driving, here's a look at the best and the worst times to hit the roads. AAA says freeways will be extra congested this weekend. Your best bet is to be on the road early before 11 a.m. Christmas Eve and Christmas Day will be the best times to drive.
And as we turn now to our weather, taking a live look here at Long Beach, we do have that rain coming in this week. That could make travel that much worse. Meteorologist Kelly Moody tracking it all in a first alert forecast. Kelly.
We are continuing to get you all prepped for that Christmas week rain, so let's start talking about it. We are expecting that rain to arrive late Tuesday, and it becomes even more widespread as we look ahead toward your Wednesday. It could even be heavy at times, so we are looking at increased risks that we could see flooding, and of course, the big concern being that potential for impacts to travelers. I want to talk a little bit about snow levels. We've been telling you that the snow levels are going to stay pretty high with this one, and that is the case to start. But that second wave of moisture that looks to back up the first one arriving Wednesday going into Thursday, that is expected to drop our snow levels down a little bit more. So we're likely to see some more snowfall accumulation at resort levels. Flooding and travel impacts are expected, as I mentioned, and we are going to continue to be prepping for that in the days ahead. But we've still got a nice night ahead of us. And a couple nice days that you can get that shopping done, any grocery shopping, or maybe even get some of that traveling done if you have some flexibility. Right now it's 60 degrees in Buena Park. We're going to continue to watch those temperatures drop into the low to mid 50s in the overnight hours. Not too big of a drop off there with our temperatures. And of course, as we look ahead toward tomorrow, we are expecting to see temperatures warming back up into the 70s for areas a little bit farther inland. 60s along the coast. Much is changing, though, in the days to come. So coming up, I will have an hour-by-hour look at what you can expect with this incoming rain, as well as an update to our overall rainfall totals. Jonathan, Kathy.
Kelly, thank you. New details on a deadly house fire in Alhambra. Video shows the chaos in the moments after that fire broke out.
The fire started late last night, and neighbors desperately tried to help save lives.
Nobody inside! Everybody inside!
This was at 11 o'clock on South Curtis Street, just a block north of the 10 freeway. One person died in the fire, which officials say started in the attic and then spread from there. Just a short time ago, we spoke to a neighbor who jumped into action.
Yeah, I was a little bit scared, but then I saw a row of fire trucks and cops, police officers, and they came to help right away. So this is crazy. There could be a gas line or a power line that makes it even worse. I don't want to get too close, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody got away.
You can also see here what the home looks like tonight. 3 others were taken to the hospital. We are waiting for an update of their conditions. The cause of the fire is still under investigation.
In a tragedy we're following in Long Beach, police there say that 2 people are dead in what appears to have been a murder-suicide. Detectives say a 23-year-old woman was shot and killed around 11 last night along Summit Street. The man they believe to be that woman's boyfriend was found dead just a block away. Investigators believe domestic violence led up to that shooting. If you or someone you know is struggling with domestic abuse, please text the word BEGIN to the number 88788. That'll help you get you to a national hotline for help.
We're also learning more about several shootings by LAPD officers this week, and it comes just hours after Chief Jim McDonnell posted a message online addressing the overall rise in shootings involving his department. We begin with new details on a deadly shooting in a Hollywood apartment complex Thursday afternoon. The LAPD says officers responded to a call about a man with a knife having a mental health crisis. At one point, they say the man came out of the apartment and charged him with a kitchen knife. Officers fired a bullet as well as a less than lethal round, hitting the man who later died at the hospital. Then on Friday morning in downtown L.A., officers pulled over a car that had been reported stolen. The LAPD says one of them noticed what appeared to be a gun between the passenger's legs. They say the passenger ignored the commands of officers, reached for it, and that is when they shot him. Officers later found out the item he was holding was a replica handgun torch lighter. Late last night, Chief McDonnell posted this message to assure the public he is taking these shootings by his officers seriously.
I'm proud to report a continued decline in homicides and overall violent crime from a year ago. But I share your concern about the recent increase in officer-involved shootings. It is the great honor of the men and women of this department to serve you and keep our community safe. But when individuals put innocent lives in danger, it is our sworn duty to put ourselves between you and that overwhelming threat. When confronted with violent individuals, officers are trained to exhaust all available options, including requesting support from mental health professionals whenever feasible.
That was a video recorded and edited by the LAPD. It's unclear whether officers followed protocol in the shootings in downtown LA and Hollywood. The chief said in these instances where they do not, they will be held accountable.
Right now, teams with NBC News are reviewing hundreds of new files, all connected to Jeffrey Epstein. But the controversy tonight is over what was not included. Nearly 700 pages of documents were entirely redacted, and at least 16 files, including one showing President Trump, have now disappeared from the Justice Department's website. NBC's Ryan Nobles has more.
Tonight, questions for the Department of Justice around their initial release of the Jeffrey Epstein